Tell me how you feel about the event, T-Top up here.
Man, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty bullshit, you know what I mean? Shit, man. Wrong shit, man. T-Top went on the card. Everybody was ass. I wrote everybody's shit. Ain't nobody performing like I did, like I wrote it.
Oh, that shit.
Man, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm about to retire.
Hey, what's good? This is your boy, Mr. Fourth Quarter, coming at you again, man. Hey, we gotta talk about this Queen of the Ring versus Bullpen joint, man. It just went down Saturday, April 22nd, Uptown Comedy Center, man. I was in the building. Man, and this was a great event, man. If you wasn't able to get there, go ahead, go to rapgready.com. They got the video on demand for your purchase right now. You know what I'm saying? You get 5 good battles. You get 5 battles. Get to check them out. Let me see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually 6. My bad. 6. So you get 6 battles. Great battles to watch. You know what I'm saying? Great content from each of them. But let's talk about the event, man. Got there. The event started at 2. Got there and everything, man. And you know, got a chance to meet people and shit, man, and you know, get inside, man, and like, this shit went mad quick. Now, normally, if you go to another event, man, some event may start at 2, you might ain't getting out that bitch about 8. Man, we got that motherfucker at like 7, a little bit before 8, man. I remember I went to Born Legacy, man, we ain't get out that bitch about 10:30, nigga. So they went through the battles pretty quick, man. To go through 6 battles in that short time frame, I heard most of the rounds are like 2 minutes long or something like that. But yeah, man, like the transition, man, like it was crazy, man. Shout out to John, his staff, Debo, B.A.R.S, Queen of the Ring. You know what I'm saying? Bullpen, man, great shit, man, from both of them. This is Queen of the Ring's 2nd event of the year. This is also Bullpens, I think this is 2nd event as well, man. So they looking to put in more work in the culture, man. But let's talk about these fucking battles. That's why y'all here, man. And make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Alright? Let's talk about these battles, man. First battle we're gonna talk about is Clone and KCJ. Yo, this battle was bananas. This battle was fire.
KCJ, Texas in the building, Queen of the Ring, we here, let's get it.
Let's get it!
Yeah!
To the right, Clone. Hustle money, bullpen over bullshit. From one time to Duval, moving like U-Hauls. Trey 5'9", 1482, what it do? Woo.
Like, I like Clone's style. Clone has that voice, man, and he has that southern drag with it, the draw with him. And like, his punchlines, he be killing them with it. He be killing them. And I remember I seen KCJ against Farrah. Her performance against Farrah does not top what she did this weekend. Because what she did this weekend, man, her wordplay is ridiculous. And, yo, she is aggressive as fuck, dog. Like, she talks to you. She talks to you. And she got a nice little body, too. But that's neither here nor there. But she definitely talks to you, man. And first round, man, like, I had to edge that to KCJ.
My nigga ain't fucked in a while. He'll pull out and bust quick. This punk bitch call himself Clone. I'ma give him a reason to doubt you. You a replica.
Second round, I edged to Clone. And the third, it can go either way, man, depending on what you like, what you're looking for. So that was a 2-1 either way battle. I didn't get a clear winner out that battle at all, man. And then that was a good battle to start the night. Like, god damn, like, nigga, really? That shit was crazy, man. That was probably one of the top battles of the night, man. But we gonna just continue to talk about this shit.
Hey, what the fuck just happened? What we got here?
Hey, man, your boy Diligent, man. You know, shout out to Mr. Fourth Quarter, man. You know, doing this thing, man. You know, we out here ATL, Queen of the Ring versus Bullpen, man. Take the fire battle, man. Clone versus, you know what I'm saying, KCJ. I got Casey 2-1, though. Clone did his thing. I got Casey 2-1, man.
KCJ 2-1.
Riggs and C3, man. They mic'd up Riggs and C3.
C3 versus some nigga named Riggs. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Man, that nigga Riggs fire, man. C3 better come with some shit. She should have came with the African fro. That perm ain't it. You can't be half and half.
I remember I seen Riggs against Clips. He did pretty decent. And I'm a fan of C3. I like her wordplay. She got it in there. Her cadence, delivery, rebuttals. She's in there with it. And like the first round with Riggs, he was coming off with some shit, man. Like his stuff is ridiculous. But for some odd reason, C3 came back and took his fucking head off. I'm like, God damn. To me, I'm like, yo, she came back aggressive as fuck. So I gave her that first round. She just seemed to be a little bit more outclassed. You gotta remember, C3 done battle niggas all the time, a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? So she knows how to battle niggas. It's no problem for her. So second round we go to Riggs, and like Riggs just went off. And he was in another fucking planet. And I don't think that C3 had enough to match him. And then all of a sudden she started stumbling and stuff like that. Third round, still on Riggs, man. And I gave it third round to Riggs, so I gave it 2-1 to Riggs. You know, she started forgetting her material. And she choked. She went into some, you know, rebuttals and went into some jokes and stuff like that. But it ain't work. And Riggs walked home with that one. Next one, man, yo, like, this one was crazy to me. Saya and Bonnie.
Take the mic and talk your shit. So I'm gonna talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? I like, these guys came here, they had no shirts on it. You know what I'm saying?
It was flexing. Saya talked his shit. But dog, you lost this battle. Like, nigga. He was real arrogant too. Like, he was cocky as fuck that he thought that he was gonna win this battle, but for some reason, if you watch this battle, Bonnie outclassed this motherfucker. Like, he might got one, he might got the first. But other than that, like, I didn't see him beating Bonnie at all. Like, she just did her thing and walked over him. And for that, you gotta remember, Bonnie has a lot of people on her resume. Last year, I had her in the top 10. So now she came with Sharon. She had Sharon, Carter Dames. She did a 2-on-2 against K-Shine and DNA. She had a dope 2016, man. Like, she been battling. And where the fuck has Saya been? Like, Saya was supposed to be the face at one time. But like, where the fuck has he been? And it showed because, and shout out to you, Bonnie, going on Wild and Out, man. That's good shit for the culture. But like, it showed because you were simply outclassed by Bonnie. You simply were outclassed. She just had a better performance to me, and she won this battle straight up 2-0. I mean 2-1. Now, you know what? I was thinking, how can I approach this shit? Like, do I talk to this nigga or what? I don't know, man, because I seen him beat B Magic. But the way I hear him when he's talking, I can't get with it. And I believe I said something to the effect that 40 bars could actually beat PC. And she fucking did. Oh my God. You might got 30. You might got 30, PC. And for all the shit talking that you was doing against this girl, she showed you up. Now, don't get me fucked up. Your first round was fire. But it seems to me that you shortened all your rounds. And she was just punching your fucking head off. And there's something to be said about this card. There's experience on the line here. But like, she was saying shit like PC been around since 2007, 2009. Like, and even when we was outside, you know, she was like, yo, I just battled Big T. Like, who the fuck is this nigga? Like, this nigga can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So she knew what time it was with this nigga. And like, dog, she beat this nigga probably 3-0, man. I may give him the first. Possibly give him the first. But she just simply outclassed this nigga, dog. Like, it was just crazy to me. And honestly, when you're talking that much shit, you deserve to get your ass whipped. You deserve to get your ass kicked. That's just me. But yo, man, let's go into this next battle. That nigga Bad News, man. Shout out to Bad News for the interview versus E-Hart. This battle was fucking crazy. Bad News. E-Hart. Heart, my nigga, the heart. This went down to who you like the most. Because E-Hart punches throughout. Bad News takes you, controls you, and moves you along the round, and he heats up in the middle of the rounds. And that's something, when I talked to him about it, he was like, yeah, that's what I do. I don't cook until like the second part of my round. Now, that can be good and that can be bad depending on who you're going against. And depending on the material against that person. So, first round, E-Hart, man, E-Hart was on some shit. Like, she was dealing, wheeling and dealing, man. And don't get me wrong, Bad News came back, but I just don't think in that first round it was enough to beat E-Hart. You know what I'm saying? So second round, yo, she was about to get on this nigga neck and she fucking choked. That left the door open and News walked right up in that bitch, man. And he stole the second round. Third round, as we talk about the third, man, it was a preference. It was basically a preference. Cause E-Hart went short, but you know what I'm saying, News material, it was good. It was just beatable. So I got it 2-1 either way, but still a dope battle. Depending on what else dropped this year, might be a top 10. But let's talk about this final battle, this fucking 2-on-2. Gun Bibles. Nah, real talk. Street Hams and Loso versus Fair and Shooning. Now, to set the stage for this whole thing, if you got the pay-per-view and you seen it, you already can tell they was trying to fuck with Street Hams. And I think that's what their strategy was. They knew they could fuck with Street Hams more than they could fuck with Loso, or at least they thought that shit. And Hams didn't care. Hams knew what he had to do. And this battle was more, I think they played it correctly, being Loso and Hams, was they knew they could outbar these girls. But Hams brought in some performance for your ass. His performance factor was a big difference in this whole battle. And the first round, he came up with the bar with the Civil War, the casket joint. I was like, yo, that was fucking bananas, dog. Then the Parable, the corner joint. It was just bars everywhere. And even somebody was saying like, yo, every bar. Because like the first round, they was stopping for every bar from Loso and Street Hams. And it was crazy. And then the craziest shit, I looked at the females. Because you got to remember, these females, you know what I'm saying, they support each other the whole fucking time. And C3, she always behind the chicks and she pulling hair and shit. She grabbing E-Hart and fucking 40 and all that shit. That shit ain't happening in this battle, nigga. Let me tell you, man, them girls was fucking tight over there. It was tight as shit. There was a girl standing beside me. She was standing right there. She was fucking tight. She was tight as shit because it was kicking Farrah and Shunna's ass. It was tight. I'm telling you, man, I'm not bullshitting you. Look at the fucking footage. Them girls was tight. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean Farrah and Shunna won't hold in their own. That don't mean that. But when they was getting their ass kicked, they was getting their ass kicked. You know what I'm saying? And they was in their fucking feelings. I don't give a shit. I'll say it. So, the first round, now, Farrah and Shunna comes off in the first round, and they do their thing in the first round. Like, but the problem with Farrah and Shunna throughout the battle is, it was a lot for them to say that, oh, they've been friends for a long time, and they've done 2-on-2s, and they got great chemistry. And I'm sitting there like, these chicks' bars are off. Like, they're not saying the bars at the same time, or like, it was just off. They wasn't in sync. I'm sitting there like, all right, you know, but they did their thing because they was trying to fuck with Street Hams, like I said, and you know, they was still aggressive. They did what they had to do. They was just out-barred. They were out-barred this entire night. They were totally out-barred. And I knew it was gonna happen. It was just about the fact of how could they outperform Street Hymns and Loso and bring it back down, and they couldn't. And you can't beat Loso. It's hard to beat Loso in Atlanta, nigga. It's fucking hard. It is hard, dog. And then the haymaker, it was 2 haymakers in the third. The motherfucker says, surf your way up to the top to get your shine. That was fucking crazy. Then that motherfucker said, how y'all gonna be queen of the ring when you a queen without a ring? Nigga. Yo, that was it. Like, if I was to get fair and shooting around, it'd possibly be the second. That third and that first, I'll possibly get fair, you know, and shooting the second round. You know what I'm saying? But it was a dope battle, though. Like, that shit got replay value, to be honest with you. It really got replay value. Even though possible 3-0, it has replay value. But, man, like I said, the event overall, man, the transition was great. The scenery was great. The battlers were great. You know, wasn't no trauma. Wasn't no waiting. You know, the Uptown Comedy Center, it was just a good venue. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they'll throw some more there, you know. But definitely shout out to Bullpen Battle League and Queen of the Ring, man. Great event. Maybe we'll see this league on league thing continue to go down, man. Maybe it's a new wave. We don't know. I know Debo's looking to lock up some stuff pretty soon. John, Will, they looking to do some things, this intake thing. So we'll see how that goes, man. But other than that, man, like, let me know what y'all think, man. Comment, like, subscribe, rate, all that good stuff. One more time, it's your boy 4th Quarter. I'm out. Tell me something different. Peace.